I said, great performance. I mean, was there anything that surprised you? I know you knew how durable he was and all those things, but I mean, was there anything at all that surprised you that happened in there?
No, not at all. I mean, I knew I was better than this guy for 3.5 years. I knew the first fight was a fluke, and I proved that. So it felt good. Yeah, something about not getting the finish that just doesn't sit right with me. It's just like fuck. But I also haven't watched it. Obviously, once I watch it back, I think I'll be a little bit more excited. But I always want to get that finish.
But you should mention my name.
Oh shit! I didn't know who that was.
Hey, you have to fight.
The fight that he took tonight with Benoit, I mean, everybody, when the talk first started, and everybody was like, ooh, this is a bad fight for Poirier, blah, 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 blah. And then Poirier came out and said, you know what, I didn't die, and all this other shit that makes you a fucking legend. These are legendary fights. When you go in and you face a guy who is a savage and looks like you can't win this fight, or people think you can't win this fight, and then you go in and do it in spectacular fashion the way that he did tonight. A lot of these fighters get very, you've heard it many times in the past. They want me to lose, or they're trying to make me lose. I heard some nutty the other day from somebody that I won't even mention, but we don't determine whether you lose or whether you win. You do. What we try to do is put on the best match-made fight that we can possibly do. And that's why big stars are built in the UFC, and legendary fights happen every weekend.
Well, Conor McGregor actually tweeted a good fight between a couple Frenchmen, and even tagged the French was it president or prime minister, whatever they have over there.
Yeah. Well, he felt that right hook too.
When you won the fight and then the whole place just erupted. Has that ever been?
They probably bet because I was plus 200. That's why they was.
BSD released a statement saying, "Unfortunately tonight I couldn't fully express myself. My body didn't keep up after a week of antibiotics to fight an infection. Throughout I was present, but my body was absent. I did not react as usual. I only had one round to give you. Sorry to disappoint. We'll come back stronger. Thanks to Dustin for accepting this fight."
Congratulations to the third member of the UFC Hall of Fame class of 2024, Polish Ngannou champion, Ngannou KO.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk getting into the UFC Hall of Fame this summer. I saw you guys got to share a moment after the announcement. I guess, what did you guys say to each other, and I guess what does she mean to you in the company?
We both said thank you to each other. She's incredible. I love the first time I ever saw Joanna fight in the UFC. I literally went back and grabbed her and said, "Come out and watch the rest of the fight." We literally sat there all night and watched the rest of the card together. And from that night to tonight, we've become really close friends, and I have so much respect for her. And you know, not only since when she was here, but when she retired. I mean, she still does so much stuff with us and for us, and she'll be with us for the rest of her life.
Have you spoken to him about this one?
He gets mad when I do this, but Mike's 60, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Who gives a shit what I think? It's not my fight. I love Mike Tyson, you know, personally as a friend, and he's one of my favorite athletes of all time. I don't know. Let's see what he can go in there and put together a training camp and come in, and, you know, I don't like to see guys fighting it. Be a 31-year age difference during that fight. Just, you guys know what I think of that stuff.
That said, it is on Netflix, which is a new development, right? Them getting into live sports. Obviously, you have a TV deal coming up soon.
I think that Netflix should have gotten into live sports years ago. I think they're late to the game, but they are a force. They're a force, man. And when you look at the amount of homes that they're in worldwide. You guys heard me talk about this show, Reacher? I posted about it. I love that show. I hate fucking TV. I don't watch any TV shows, hardly ever. Don't watch movies anymore. But I love the show Reacher, right? I can watch Reacher whenever I want to. I can watch it when I get home. I can watch it next week. I can, right? Live sports like this event tonight, you had to watch tonight. As all these massive streaming companies start to get bigger and bigger, they have to be involved in live sports.
Safe to say you'll be talking to them when your TV deal comes up?
I'm sure we'll be talking to everybody. I did not. I mean, I saw it on social media. Yeah.
What did you make of that finish in the Francis fight?
What do you mean? What did I make?
Yeah,
what did I make of it?
When you saw it, like it was. People are saying it's one of the more violent knockouts in boxing history.
Yeah, I mean, going into the Fury fight, if Fury trained for the fight and didn't show up and, look like he ate Tyson Fury, that's probably the way that fight would have ended too. I mean, listen, the crossover, you know how I feel about crossovers into boxing, and that's how they end, just like that.
That's over. That's over.
Yeah!